I live in the north of Singapore, and during my active army days, I had two close running buddies who lived nearby. We often trained together in the early mornings, pushing each other to improve. For clarity, I'll call them A and B in this story. One particular morning, around 5 a.m., the three of us were jogging along a quiet stretch of road. This road was known for its unusual feature, lined with numerous statues of deities from different religions. It had an eerie, almost mystical aura, especially in the pre-dawn darkness. As we jogged in silence, the faint sound of marching broke through the stillness. B suddenly slowed down, looked uneasy, and asked us, "Do you hear that?" I felt a chill creep up my spine. Instead of answering, I told him firmly, "Don't look back. Just keep jogging." The atmosphere grew heavier with every step, and the sound of marching seemed to grow louder. It felt as if we were being watched. My focus was on getting out of that stretch as quickly as possible. But when we finally exited the road, I turned to check on B, only to find that he was gone. Panic set in. A and I immediately retraced our steps, searching every corner of the area. We called B's phone, but there was no answer. The sense of dread grew stronger as we realized he was nowhere to be found. As the first rays of sunlight broke over the horizon, we decided to head back. That's when we saw him, B, lying unconscious on a grass patch along the same eerie stretch of road. It was the exact spot where we had first heard the marching. We rushed over to wake him up. B looked disoriented but otherwise unharmed. Without wasting time, we took him to a nearby temple, hoping to understand what had happened. When we arrived, the temple caretaker stopped us at the entrance. He stared at B intently before telling us, "Wait here." A few minutes later, he returned with a tanki, a medium believed to communicate with deities and spirits. The tanki performed a ritual to resolve whatever had affected B. Once it was over, he looked at us gravely and said, "If you ever hear marching sounds at that hour again, do not look back. Just keep moving forward." To this day, none of us run along that stretch of road anymore, especially not in the dark.